Hello ladies, welcome to Aries Ideas.
To keep it real, I'm not that friendly, I'm just charismatic. I used to think I needed him, but I was just distracted.
Oof, wasn't that fun, that little intro that I came up with? What a slay. Today, we're gonna talk about being delulu, being delusional, going after your dream life, but honestly, how that can really fuck up your self-worth. And we're gonna kind of break down what being delusional, like the actual meaning of it, obviously, but then kind of what it's been reframed as in social media, specifically TikTok, to be delulu is the salulu, be delulu until it's trilulu. You know, like, I'm sure you've heard all of these narratives, and I want to talk about it because it has been such a help, like such a helpful thing. It's also like really messed up my mind sometimes and brought me down the wrong track of where I really should be harnessing and focusing my energy. So we've got a lot to get through, and I just want to get right into it. Okay, so first let's talk about the actual word delusional. Like, definition wise, Wikipedia, what does that mean? And it's having faulty judgment, being mistaken, and it's a symptom of a mental illness. Okay, that is not what I'm talking about in this video about being delusional. The social media meaning, and whenever I say delusional, this is what I mean, is it's training your brain to believe new possibilities for yourself and for your dream life. That is being delusional. That is the meaning assigned to that word in that context, okay? Don't get it twisted. The first thing we're talking about is how being delusional is going to benefit your life and how it actually works, okay? We're gonna get into manifesting later on in my whole dig on that, because I keep going back and forth, but honestly, like, I've come to an agreement within myself. When it comes to being delusional, you have to believe something in here, in your mind, before you're going to see it in your physical reality. How can you expect something to come in? How can you expect to create something if you don't even believe it? We self-sabotage things that we don't believe that we deserve, that we don't believe that we can even have. So by being delusional, you are programming your brain to believe that something is possible for you. A very helpful way to do this is to expose yourself to other people who are currently experiencing what you desire to experience. You need to show yourself that it exists. You need to show yourself that your dream life is attainable. If other people have it, why not you? You get to be the special one. You get to be the lucky one. You get to be the one that gets to create that for yourself. But you have to be delusional about this. You have to believe it before you can see it. Think about anything that seemed impossible. Airplanes, great example. Somebody had an idea, what if we fly? Everybody thought he was fucking crazy, thought he was delusional. And for the time, he was. But it's only delusional until it's done. So everything is projection, okay? The people that will tell you that your dreams are not possible are the people who gave up on their own dreams. Everything is projection. They're just telling you how it worked out for them. They're telling you based off all of their experiences. Just because somebody spits a belief onto you, you're not obliged to accept that belief. You can just nod and smile and internally know that you are not taking on their belief. You get to decide what you believe. You get to decide how delulu you want to be with your life. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's creating it, and you're the one that is going to stop yourself from creating it. Self-sabotage, like I just said. If you don't believe something is true for yourself, even if that opportunity comes towards you, you are going to shut it down, because you only work in alignment with your belief system. Cognitive bias. You will find what you are looking for. Another great example of this is when you become aware, consciously aware of like red cars, suddenly you're going to see red cars everywhere. Now, some people might say, oh yeah, you're manifesting red cars. No, you're utilizing cognitive bias. You're finding what you're looking for. Where your energy goes, energy flows. So if you harness your energy, if you funnel it towards a certain direction, there's going to be more creation in that direction. It's very logical. So being delusional is logical. You have to see you have to believe it before you see it. Then you're going to program your brain to find ways, any ways possible. It's going to be constantly looking out unconsciously for answers to your problem. So this is why affirmations work so damn well. You're programming your subconscious to find solutions, find the way. You have an object, you just need to give your brain an objective, and then you need to constantly be funneling your energy into that direction. The inspiration will pop in your head, and then you must take aligned action with that inspiration. I believe in karma. I do. I believe that what you put out, you get back. When you give out love, when you give out kindness, when you offer money to people in need, I believe that that will always come back to you. When you train yourself to believe something is possible for you that hasn't yet happened to you, you're going to open yourself up to these opportunities. You're going to apply for that job, even though you might not meet all of the qualifications. You're going to leave that trashy boyfriend because you believe there is someone better out there for you. You ghost toxic friends because you believe that there has got to be better friends out there for you. You're gonna start that YouTube channel. Even if nobody's watching you, you're gonna start because you need to be delusional in knowing that you're going to get there. You're taking the aligned action and you're going to get there. You have a goal in mind and you just need to, you literally like blockers, okay? You don't focus on all the people that are saying, you're crazy, you'll never make it, that's only for like the rich people. You need to block that shit out. How do you think that the wealthy people got wealthy? Do you think that they listened to the common average person? No, you can't do it. That's only for special people. No, you have to be delusional. You have to be firm in your belief and give no fucks to anybody that does not believe in you. Surround yourself with the people that support your delusions, your dreams. Don't air quote that, your dreams, your goals. I want to talk about manifesting crushes and being delusional with that, because there are boundaries that I have set on myself for what areas of my life I can be delusional in. And manifesting crushes is no longer something that I allow myself to do, because it will degrade your self-worth. In my experience and in all of my friends' experience where I've talked to them about this, it has literally it will fuck you up. Like it will, okay. Like I said earlier with cognitive bias, okay? You see what you want to see. So by telling yourself something repetitively, you're going to kind of assign meaning, assign belief to those things around you. And in the spiritual community, it's heavily like drilled into people that your beliefs are your reality. And that is not true. Just because you believe something does not make it true. For example, just because you believe that your parents hate you does not mean you're jumping to a parallel reality where your parents hate you. That's social anxiety, okay? This is a very slippery slope between like going down mental illness and being delusional. You can, it's a crossroads, and if you're not careful, you will go to a very dark, bad place. Why? I want you to ask yourself this. Why do you feel like you need to manifest someone in order to earn their affection, to earn their love? You don't need to earn love for somebody. You don't need to try to get somebody to like you. You're going to show up as yourself, and people can like it or they cannot like it. You want to be polarizing to people. You want to be yourself so that you don't bring in the wrong people to your energy field. I understand it can be difficult, especially if you haven't had any experience to back up what I'm about to say. But relationships, like when a guy likes you, he will make it known and it will feel easy. Guys are pretty darn simple, okay? When they like someone, they show, they pursue, they will do the most for that person, okay? If they're not, they don't like you, they don't value you, they don't recognize your worth, they don't recognize how much you have to offer, how kind you are, how loving and supportive you are. You do not want to be with someone that does not recognize your worth. So why are you trying so hard to get them to see that in you? The best thing that you can do for yourself is to let that go and to allow somebody who actually recognizes that to come towards you. That is what having self-worth is. It's recognizing that sure, not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone's gonna fuck with your vibe, and that's good. You want to be polarizing. You want to be able to allow space for the good people, the people that are meant to be in your life, to come towards you. You are not God, okay? You are a co-creator. You're not like a puppeteer, just like pulling strings like everywhere around you. Just because you want something, just because you so desperately desire somebody, does not mean they are meant for you. That's just like attachment, okay? That's all those hormones, those feelings flooding in. You know, we value things that we invest time and energy. And if you're investing a lot of time, a lot of thought, a lot of energy into this guy, of course you're going to value him. If you're investing all this time on YouTube, like doing manifesting your crush meditations, of course you're going to be valuing and putting this person on a pedestal. You're not thinking about anything else. Do not be delusional when it comes to men. The only way to be delusional when it comes to that, and it's not even delusional, it's just recognizing your worth, is to constantly be reminding yourself of how incredible you are, what you have to offer, the gifts that you have, and to be delusional about the lifestyle that you want to create with your partner. You need to create standards, create boundaries, create beliefs around what kind of person you want to be with. And you need to make a list of values that you have that you will not compromise in a partner, okay? You need to be delusional about the fact that that person is out there, and not only that they are out there, but that they are looking for you as well. They are preparing to be with you as well as you are. You're working on yourself, you're preparing, you're making sure that like you're connected to your feminine energy, you're working on that, you're working on yourself. You need to be delusional for the fact that your partner, your person, is also doing those things. You need to be delusional about the fact that good men are out there, that they're not all cheaters, that they want to give to you, they want to make you happy, they want to protect and provide for you. You need to believe in these things, because if you do not, how can you expect to accept that person, that man, when they do come into your life? You're just gonna self-sabotage that. So you need to cultivate the belief within yourself. I promise you, nothing good has ever come out of obsession. Obsession is not love, okay? That's just lust. It'll be like a fire, and then it's gonna burn out. I really advise you, please do not try to manifest crushes. What is meant for you will come into your life. And you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know that maybe the reason why this person isn't in your life anymore or isn't coming into your life is for your betterment. You don't know what kind of situations you're saving yourself from. You could be saving yourself from awful experiences. I genuinely believe that. So please, remind yourself that you are worthy enough. You don't have to go chasing after, you don't have to go manifesting someone to bring love into your life. Love is already in you. Love is already in you, and it's always coming towards you. You need to cultivate that within yourself. Let's get into magical thinking versus optimistic thinking. Okay, magical thinking. The belief that your thoughts alone will create your reality. Okay. Just because you think something, just because you think a thought, does not mean that it's going to happen. Does not mean that it's going to become true. If that were true, our world would be a lot worse than it is. A lot of people, everybody has crazy thoughts. Everybody has intrusive thoughts. Everybody has situations that come in their head that they think there's absolutely no way in fucking hell anybody has ever thought this before. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Magical thinking and manifestation is a very sticky, touchy subject, okay? You need to be careful and have your own good judgment and discernment when it comes to this topic. You need to understand that thoughts are passing, feelings are passing. You aren't your thoughts, you are not your feelings because you are able to observe them. You are able to think a thought and not necessarily do anything about it. Just because you think that somebody hates you does not mean that you're gonna manifest that person to hate you. That's like any person with social anxiety, that's like their worst fear ever. So here, that's magical thinking, okay? It believes that it encompasses that your thoughts are your reality. Optimistic thinking / positive thinking, positive mindset, it guides your mindset to see the positive. Okay, so optimistic thinking, a positive mindset, a person with a positive mindset knows that their emotions and their feelings are okay to feel. We're not going to be like toxic positivity thinkers, okay? You do not need to think positively all the time to be a positive person. That's very toxic, that's very repressive of emotions, okay? Emotions are not innately good or bad. They're just energy. You feel it, you fully experience it, and it moves on. You cannot be happy forever. You cannot be sad forever. That's not how it works. They're fleeting, it ebbs, and it flows. By having a positive mindset, you're consciously choosing to allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling and to see the bright side of a situation. Because if you don't, you're gonna slowly start to become a victim. You're gonna slowly start to become a negative person, and nobody wants to like be around that person. A person with an optimistic mindset is delusional about their reality because they believe. Belief is very positive. They believe that they are worthy of what they want. They believe that they're worthy of the friendship group they want, the relationship they want, the school that they want to go to. And then because they believe that, they will take the aligned action towards those things. Another thing with magical thinking and manifestation is If you're trying to manifest something and you're not seeing it come into your life because, oh, I thought about it, I journaled about it, and it's not here, oh, I wonder why. I wonder why. Just because you think something does not mean it's going to come through. You're going to blame yourself for your perceived failures when it's not a failure on your part. Just because you thought something that you wanted and like it didn't come in, and you blame yourself, oh, I just didn't believe enough, I didn't think hard enough, I wasn't positive enough, you're going to like literally point the knife at yourself. You're gonna like say it's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's not loving yourself. That's not having self-worth. That's not growing who you are. Manifestation is like the physical becoming of something. Like to have something manifest is to have something become the physical reality. So for example, self-love is the manifestation of practicing respecting your own time, practicing taking care of your body and your skin. You know, it's a byproduct of doing certain things, of thinking a certain way. These are all perceived failures. Like you've made it up. You've made this whole story. Just because you create a story in your head about something, it does not mean it's true. That's what I don't like about the whole spiritual community, is just because you believe something super, super strongly does not mean that's actually like what's going on. Just because your crush like looked at you one time does not mean that they're secretly obsessed with you. Yes, it feels good, but it's easy to like think things. It's easy. It does not mean it's actually real. As women, we can very easily fall in love with words. We can very easily like fall for the love bombing of somebody, okay? And this, teach yourself to fall in love with actions and not words. Just because somebody says something does not mean that they actually mean it. But I feel like a lot of time, you know, we're very emotional, very intuitive, and we say what we mean. So we expect that when other people say things that they also mean what they say, but that's not always the case. You need to trust in people's actions and how they act towards you, not just how they speak towards you. So how do you know if you're helping yourself or you're hurting yourself by being delusional? And it's by asking yourself this question: does me being delusional by XYZ cause me stress and to point the finger at myself to blame? Being delusional about something, having belief in yourself about something, should not feel so hard. It should not feel so difficult and icky. It should feel like you're cultivating a positive mindset, like you're cultivating self-belief, like you're recognizing your worth. If it feels hard, if it feels like you have to watch every single thought that's coming into your head and like flipping it to be positive, you're heading down a very slippery slope. And it's gonna feel really scary. And it's gonna feel like your thoughts are like so important and you don't wanna go down that path, okay? Trust me, it's not good. And you don't go down that overthinking rabbit hole when it comes to being delusional. You need to be delusional with your self-belief, not with changing how people perceive you. Everyone has free will. You cannot change other people. The only person you can change is yourself, and people will treat you well. People will treat you how you treat yourself because you set your own boundaries. A few more little mindset things that I want to add. Nothing can ever miss you that's meant for you. So you don't need to set yourself up in situations and like try and do the most to try to create a circumstance. Nothing can ever miss you that is meant for you. And with that, nothing can ever take away what's meant for you. if you're worried that you're gonna get replaced by another friend, or your boyfriend's gonna leave you, or your job opportunity is gonna be like stolen by someone else, nothing can ever miss you that's meant for you. Nothing can ever take away what's meant for you. If somebody is able to take away your man, let them. Like, good riddance. Thank you. Thank you for being able to take them away. Because if they were truly the one for you, they would not just leave you for somebody else. They would be like, no, my girl, like, like, I don't think so. Like, they would be loyal as fuck. If someone tries to steal your man, go ahead, try, I dare you. The third mindset, if you love you, then let go of things that are harming you. Let go of people that make you question your self-worth. Let go of delusions that make you feel icky, that make you feel bad. Manifesting is supposed to be a peaceful, easy experience. It's just all about cultivating a positive mindset and learning to recognize your own value, and then watching the world around you shift as you begin to do so. And lastly, I just wanted to remind you that ladies, don't chase gentlemen. Thanks for listening today. I appreciate you being here. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.